Hello, Algebra Half students, you mathematicians extraordinaire. As you can see, I've grown my hair out over this time of being away from each other. I thought I would take some problems from lesson 110, I believe it is. Yep, 110, that a lot of you missed and some of still missing on the corrections. So I thought I'd go through them. I have two others besides the one on the board, and I'll pause and put those up and also show those. I had a thought that maybe if you know some problems that you're really struggling with, you could email me and I'd be more than willing to make a video specifically for you and send it just to you. So let me know if you need any help. So here we go with these problems from lesson 110. Okay, well, I hope you like my new pointer. Isn't that pretty cool? All right, so we got lesson 110. The first one I noticed was number 6. The problem says that they've marked down an item 20%. Well, the sell price was $42 and they want to know the original price. Well, this price of $42 is not 20% of the original. It's 80% of the original price. So I have to go 80% times what number equals 42, which means I have to bring this over, divide it, move my decimal, add a 0. When I do my division, the original price was $52.50. Okay, the next one I noticed that a lot of people missed was number 8. Kind of a weird shape here. They want to know the volume. The height is 4 feet. So to find the volume, remember we have to find the area of its base times its height. Well, the area of the triangular part, the rectangular, not triangle, well, triangle, I was right the first time, okay, it's the hair, is 4 times 3 divided by 2, which is 6. So this area is 6. To find the area of a circle is pi radius squared. It's half of a circle, so I divide by 2. Well, 1.25 squared times 3.14 divided by 2 is 2.45. I did round this, which makes the answer a little bit different in the book, but I'm able to accept what you put. So I've got 2.45 is the area of this, plus 6. So the area of the base is 8.45 times 4 equals 33.8 feet cubed. Now I know as I'm going through you go, wow, that looks pretty simple. It really is if you take each step and just be careful with your math. Okay? If you have to, guys, check it with a calculator. Okay? All right. Number 20. A lot of you are missing these type. Okay, so like I've told you many times in class, I like trying to keep my variables positive, so I subtract x from both sides. Because remember, one of the rules we learned earlier is whatever I do to one side of the equation, I do to the other, does not change the solution. So now it's 2x plus 6 equals 7. Well, I subtract 6, I get 2x equals 1. Well, then I divide 2x and 1 by 2, because I'm moving this over here, and I'm left with 1/2. Next problem is problem 26. Okay, so first I solved everything inside of the parentheses, or I did all my exponents. So this is negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, 3 squared is 9, 2 squared is 4 minus 5, which is a negative 1, plus 3, over 2 times 8, minus 4. Well, 8 minus 4 is 4. So then I've got this. So then I go negative 4. I have to do this multiplication first, which is negative 1 times 9. So I've got a negative 4 minus 9 plus 3 over 8. Negative 4, negative 9 is negative 13 plus 3 over 8. Negative 13 plus 3 is a negative 10 over 8. I reduce that to negative 5 over 4. So those are the first problems that I have from that lesson. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, write up the other problems from this lesson, and go through them for you. See you in a moment. I'm back. As you can tell, this long period of time, I did get a haircut and dye my hair. Okay, so I have two more problems from lesson 110 to go through with you that students seem to be struggling with. So here we go. Okay, so I got my trusty pointer again. Okay, so it's problem 28. The original problem is negative 2 to the negative 2 minus 1/3 to the negative 3 plus what number times itself 3 times will give me a negative 64. Okay, so remember when you have a negative exponent, it does the opposite. So instead of it being a whole number, it's going to be a fraction. So it's going to be negative 1/2 squared minus, this changes from 1/3 to 3 cubed minus 4 because it's negative. I went and multiplied 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, and they'd all be negatives. There's 3 negatives, it gives me a negative in there. So I have 1/4, negative 1/2 times negative 1/2 is 1/4. 3 cubed is 27, so 1/4 minus 27 minus 4. Well, then I change this so I can add a quarter. So I got negative 26 and 4/4 plus 1/4 equals negative 26 and 3/4. Subtract my 4. My answer is negative 30 and 3/4. Remember to circle your answers. It really does help. Okay, number 30 was the last one in this lesson I wanted to go through. The original problem, a squared plus 3ab squared, and a is negative 1, b is negative 3. Plug in negative 1. Make sure you have parentheses, squared, plus 3 times negative 1 times negative 3 to the second power. Well, negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. 3, negative 1. Negative 3 squared is a negative 3 times a negative 3 is 9. 9 times negative 1 is negative 9 times 3 is a negative 27. Plus 1, and my answer is negative 26. So once again, that goes through the problems that you've had from 110. Like I said, if you have specific problems that you are really struggling with, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make one of these videos for you and send it just to you or maybe to the rest of the class if I see others need it. Okay, so hopefully all of you are having a good day today. It's wonderful outside. I can't wait to get home and go till a garden. Okay, we shall talk to you later. Bye.